August 23rd, 2026. Here I've got a tomato plant. It's not the one I planted. My nephew had already planted this one, and I started looking after it about 6 weeks back. But mashallah, look at the tomatoes on this one. Look at it. Beautiful. It is full of tomatoes all around. It's time for them to ripen, and they are ripening slowly. But what I am doing is that every time I see a tomato which is changing color, I take it off, I take it inside, I put it inside, and it ripens there. It gives the plant time to start ripening more tomatoes. They start focusing on the next ones. Here is a loofah vine which 6 weeks back was about a foot long. That's it. I started giving it extra care because I wanted to get some fruit off it, and the weather is changing. It's now growing nicely, and I started pinching the tops off because I wanted the fruits to mature. And here you can see some fruits. Alhamdulillah, alhamdulillah. Here I've got some spinach plants. There was only this plant here before. I planted the seeds, and alhamdulillah, they are coming along very nicely. Inshallah, I think in about week's time we can start harvesting from here. And going with the spirit of permaculture, here is a cherry tree, and because it's going to go dormant in this winter, I've planted some spinach plants in the pot as well. So as we go along, we can have, this pot is not going to sit there. It's going to give us some yield through the winter. We've got some strawberries. Beautiful strawberries. Some are ripening, some are ripe. And look at this plant once again. Beautiful plant, full with tomatoes. And the biggest one that I harvested from here was almost half a kilo. And it's not in a massive pot. That's the thing. It's in a kind of a foot wide pot. Had it been in ground, it would have performed very well. Burlesque, that is the variety, and it's an F1. Here we've got this medium-sized tomatoes, a plant which bears fruit of medium-sized tomatoes, and it's very nice in taste. Once again, the same thing. We've got spinach in the pot. Some figs. These are not going to ripen because it's getting too cold for them. And then we've got blueberry plants, which did very well. One of the plants was full of blueberries this season. And we've got some raspberry plant. It has decent fruit, not a lot, because when it needed looking after, it got neglected. So inshallah, next year round, it's going to give good fruit, because looking at the health of the plant, looking at the leaves, it's a lot better than what it was this year when it came to fruiting. And here we got some blackberries. And I thought I'll bring you along and show you what we are doing and in this small space.